Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk Flora. I am so happy to see you here today. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Hi, everybody. It is such a pleasure to be here with you all again. I hope you are all having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world.
I am feeling wonderful today, Jack. The sun is shining, I have my tea, and honestly, I am feeling a little bit nostalgic, but in a happy way.
Nostalgic, that means thinking about the past, right? But our topic today is about the future.
You are right, Jack. I think I mean hopeful. Yes, that's the word. I am feeling hopeful. Today is going to be a special episode because we are going to talk about something that everyone thinks about. We are going to talk about the future. We are going to talk about our dreams, our plans, and all the exciting things we want to do with our lives.
Oh, I love this topic. The future is like a blank book, right? We can write whatever we want in it. It is full of hope and possibilities.
Exactly. But Jack, I know that many of our viewers find talking about the future in English a little bit difficult.
Really? Why is that difficult?
Well, there's the grammar, for one thing. I will, I am going to, I might, I plan to. It can be confusing to know which one to use. And sometimes when we're learning a new language, we're shy to share our personal dreams. We're afraid of making mistakes.
That is completely understandable. But listen to me, everyone. Don't be shy. We're here to help you. Today, we are not going to give a boring grammar lecture. No way. We're just going to have a conversation. A natural, friendly conversation between two friends. And while we talk, you'll see how easy it is to express your plans.
Yes, so before we dive into our dreams, if you are enjoying this energy and if you want to learn more with us, please do us a huge favor. Hit that like button right now. It really helps Talk Flora grow and helps other English learners find us.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, please click that subscribe button and turn on the little notification bell. That way, you will never miss a conversation. Okay, Emma, I am ready. Let's start dreaming. Where do we begin?
Let's start with the classic question, the one people always ask at parties or when they meet someone new. Jobs, careers. Jack, if you could do anything in the world, what do you want to be in the future?
Wow, the big question. Okay, let me think. I have actually changed my mind a few times, but recently I have a very clear picture. I think I want to be a chef.
A chef? Really? Jack, that is so cool. I didn't know you liked to cook.
Oh, I love it. I love it more than anything. I love the smells, the sounds, the creativity. I love taking simple ingredients like flour, eggs, tomatoes, and turning them into something that makes people smile.
That sounds wonderful. But being a chef is hard work, isn't it? You have to stand on your feet all day.
It is hard work, but for me, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like art. My plan is to go to culinary school first. I need to learn the basics, how to chop onions perfectly, how to make sauces from scratch.
That sounds like a great plan. So, after school, what kind of restaurant do you want? Do you want to work in a big, fancy hotel or maybe a fast food place?
No fast food. I want a small, cozy restaurant. Not too big, maybe just 10 tables. I want the lights to be warm and yellow. I want wooden tables with checkered tablecloths.
I can see it. It sounds so romantic. What kind of food will you serve?
I think Italian food. It's my favorite. It's comfort food. I want to make fresh pasta every morning. Fettuccine, ravioli, spaghetti, and of course, pizza. I want to have a big pizza oven in the corner of the restaurant where everyone can see the fire.
Oh, stop it, Jack. Now I am hungry. Just thinking about a hot, cheesy pizza with fresh basil, my stomach is growling.
Sorry, Emma, but imagine it. Thin crust, crispy, with tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese. I will make a special pizza just for you. Maybe with mushrooms and peppers.
Deal. I will be your first customer. So you are going to be the chef and the restaurant owner. That is a big responsibility.
It is. I will have to hire a team, a sous chef to help me, and a friendly waiter to talk to the guests. I want my restaurant to be a place where people go to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, or just a long day at work.
That sounds like a happy place. I love it. Okay, so we have Chef Jack. That is fantastic. Now, what about me? Do you have a guess about my future job?
Let me think. You are very kind, Emma. You are a good listener, you are patient, and you love nature. Are you going to be a teacher?
Close, but not quite. I want to be a veterinarian, an animal doctor.
Oh, a vet. That is perfect for you. That is such a noble job. You are so good with animals.
It is my biggest dream. Since I was a little girl, I have always brought home stray cats and dogs. I just want to help them. I want to heal them when they are sick.
That is beautiful. But veterinary school is very difficult, right? You have to study a lot of science.
Oh, yes, it is going to be very hard. I will have to study biology, chemistry, and anatomy. I will probably spend many nights in the library reading books while everyone else is sleeping, but I don't mind. The hard work will be worth it.
I admire that. So, what kind of animals will you treat? Just dogs and cats?
I will start with small pets. Dogs, cats, rabbits, hamsters, but my dream is to work at a zoo or a wildlife sanctuary. I want to help big animals like lions, elephants, and monkeys. I want to travel to Africa or Asia and help animals in the wild.
That sounds like an adventure. So, in the future, I will be cooking pasta in my restaurant, and you will be saving elephants in Africa. We are going to have very different lives.
Yes, but hopefully we will still be friends. You can cook dinner for me when I come back from a long trip.
Always. So, we have our careers sorted out. That is a huge part of the future. But what about fun? What about travel? I know you love to travel, Emma.
I love traveling more than anything. Seeing new places, meeting new people, trying new food, it opens your mind. What about you, Jack? If you could go anywhere in the world next year, where would you go?
You know, I have always been fascinated by Asia, specifically Japan. I think I'm going to save some money and go to Japan for 2 weeks.
Japan! That is amazing! Why Japan?
It's the contrast. I've seen photos of Tokyo and it looks so futuristic. Skyscrapers, neon lights, robots. It looks like a movie from the year 3000. But then you take a train for an hour and you're in Kyoto, which is very traditional. There are old wooden temples, gardens, and monks walking in silence.
That sounds magical. And of course, the food. You are a future chef, so you must want to try the real Japanese food.
Oh, absolutely. I want to eat authentic sushi at a small bar in Tokyo. I want to try ramen noodles in a tiny shop where the chef has been making the same recipe for 50 years. I want to taste everything.
Will you try the weird food too, like octopus on a stick?
I will try anything once. That's part of the experience. Are you going to come with me?
I would love to, but I have my own dream trip. My number one place to visit is Brazil.
Brazil. Wow, that is so different from Japan. Why Brazil?
I love the energy. I love the music, the dancing, the colors, but mostly I want to see the Amazon rainforest. It's the lungs of the earth. I want to take a boat down the river and see the trees that are hundreds of years old.
That sounds like an adventure. Will it be dangerous?
Maybe a little, but I will be careful. I want to see the animals there. Pink river dolphins, colorful parrots, monkeys swinging in the trees. Since I want to be a vet, seeing animals in their natural home is very important to me.
That sounds like a life-changing trip. But Brazil isn't just the jungle, right?
No, after the jungle, I am going to go to Rio de Janeiro. I want to see the famous statue of Christ the Redeemer on the mountain. And I want to go to the beach, Copacabana Beach. I want to feel the sand between my toes, swim in the warm ocean, and drink fresh coconut water.
Now you're making me jealous. A beach in Brazil sounds perfect right now. It is cold here.
It is. So we have a trip to Japan and a trip to Brazil. We need to start saving money, Jack.
We do. Speaking of money, where are we going to live? We talked about jobs and travel, but what about our homes? Where do you want to live?
That is a good question. I used to think I wanted to live in a big city like New York or London, but now as I get older, I think I prefer the quiet.
Really? You don't like the city?
I like to visit, but I don't want to live there. It is too noisy for me. The cars, the sirens, the crowds. I need peace. So I want to live in the countryside, maybe on a small hill.
A house on a hill. That sounds lovely. What will the house look like?
I don't want a mansion, just a small, cozy cottage made of stone or brick. I want a red front door and a chimney with smoke coming out of it in the winter.
That sounds like a fairy tale. What about the inside?
Comfortable, lots of soft blankets and pillows. A big fireplace in the living room is a must. I want to read books by the fire when it rains. And I need a big kitchen because I like to bake too, even though I'm not a chef like you.
Every house needs a good kitchen. But the best part of living in the country is the garden. You love flowers.
Oh, yes, my garden is going to be my pride and joy. I am going to plant roses, tulips, sunflowers, and lavender. I want it to smell amazing when you walk outside. I will spend my weekends there watering the plants and talking to the birds.
Talking to the birds, you really are a future vet.
Maybe I will have a vegetable garden too. Tomatoes, cucumbers, strawberries. I want to eat my own food. What about you, Jack? City or country?
I'm definitely a city boy. I need the energy. I want to live in a modern apartment in the center of the city, maybe on the 10th or 15th floor so I have a view.
A penthouse? Very fancy.
Maybe not a penthouse, but something nice. I like being close to everything. I want to be able to walk to the cinema, the coffee shop, and the subway station. I don't want to drive a car everywhere.
That is convenient. What will your apartment look like inside?
Modern and clean. Not too much clutter. Minimalist style. Black and white furniture, maybe some bright art on the walls. And of course, the most important room.
The kitchen?
Exactly. A huge professional kitchen. Steel appliances, a big refrigerator, lots of counter space. I need room to experiment with my recipes.
It sounds like we have very different dreams for our homes. You want high-tech and modern, and I want cozy and traditional.
But they're both perfect for us, and that's the point of the future. You get to design the life that fits you.
Exactly. Okay, we have covered jobs, travel, and houses. Let's talk about something else. What about personal growth? Is there a new skill you want to learn? A hobby?
Yes, I have two things on my list. First, as I said, I want to be a chef. But besides cooking, I want to learn how to play the guitar.
The guitar. That is so cool. Acoustic or electric?
Acoustic. I want to be able to sit in my apartment at night, maybe after a long day at the restaurant, and play soft music. It helps me relax. I think it's a very romantic instrument.
Do you think it will be hard?
Yes, my fingers will hurt at first. Pressing down on the strings is painful, but I am going to practice for 30 minutes every day. I found a teacher online and I am going to take lessons.
That is a great plan. Practice makes perfect, right?
Right. What about you, Emma? You are going to be a vet. You are going to have a garden. Do you have time for a hobby?
I will make time. I want to learn how to dance, specifically salsa.
Salsa. Wow, that is so energetic. You seem so calm. I didn't know you liked to dance.
I have a secret wild side. I love salsa music, the drums, the trumpets, the rhythm. It makes me want to move immediately. I want to take a dance class twice a week.
That sounds like a great workout. Are you going to perform on stage?
Maybe, just for fun. I want to wear a beautiful red dress and spin around the dance floor. It makes me feel alive.
I love that image. Okay, so we have music and dance. What about languages? We are learning English, but do you want to learn another language?
Yes, since I want to go to Brazil, I really need to learn Portuguese. It is such a beautiful language. It sounds like singing.
It is. And for me, since I want to go to Japan, I should learn some Japanese, at least the basics. Hello, thank you, delicious. It is polite to learn the language of the country you visit.
Agreed. Learning a language opens doors. It's like having a superpower.
Okay, Emma, we have talked about big, lifelong dreams. But sometimes when we talk about the future in English, we don't mean 10 years from now. We mean tomorrow or next week.
That is a very important point, Jack. We use going to for things we have already decided. For example, I'm going to wash my hair tonight.
Exactly. So let's practice that. Let's talk about our short-term plans. What are you going to do this weekend, Emma?
Okay, let me look at my mental calendar. Tomorrow is Saturday, so Saturday morning I'm going to sleep in late. I'm not going to set an alarm.
That is the best feeling, waking up naturally.
Yes, then around 10 a.m. I'm going to go for a run in the park. I want to get some fresh air and exercise.
That's healthy. What about the afternoon?
In the afternoon, I'm going to meet my sister. We're going to go to a cafe. We are going to drink coffee and eat cake, and we are going to gossip for hours.
Sounds fun. What about Saturday evening? Any big parties?
No parties. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to cook a nice dinner, maybe watch a movie on Netflix, and go to bed early. A quiet Saturday.
That sounds perfect. My weekend is a bit busier. Tomorrow morning, I am going to help my friend move house.
Oh no, moving house is hard work.
It is. I am going to carry heavy boxes and sofas up and down stairs. But after we finish, he is going to order pizza for everyone, so there's a reward.
See? Always thinking about food. What about Sunday?
Sunday is my day for study. I am going to the library in the morning. I need to find a new cookbook to read. In the evening, I am going to call my grandmother. She lives in another city, so I like to call her every Sunday to catch up.
That is so sweet, Jack. You're a good grandson.
Thank you. I try. So those are our plans for the weekend, but what about next week? Do you have any plans for the coming week?
Yes, actually. Next week is going to be busy. On Tuesday, I have an appointment at the dentist.
Ouch, good luck. I hate the dentist.
Me too, but it is necessary. On Thursday, I am going to have dinner with an old friend from school. We haven't seen each other in years, so I am really looking forward to it.
That is nice. Reconnecting with old friends is important. I have a plan for next week, too. On Friday, I am going to go to a concert.
Really? Who is playing?
It is a local rock band. I don't know them very well, but my friend invited me, and I thought, why not? I am going to wear my leather jacket and listen to loud music.
I can't picture you in a leather jacket, but I'm glad you are going to have fun.
It is good to try new things. You know, Emma, talking about all these plans makes me realize something. The future isn't just about the big things like buying a house or becoming a vet.
What do you mean?
Well, the future is also about the small moments. The pizza with friends after moving boxes, the phone call to grandma, the run in the park. All these small plans add up to a happy life.
You are so right, Jack. Sometimes we think, I will be happy when I am rich, or I will be happy when I am famous. But actually, we can be happy next week if we make good plans.
Exactly. So to our listeners, don't just dream about 10 years from now. Make a plan for tomorrow. Call a friend. Cook a nice meal. Go for a walk. That's the future too.
That is beautiful advice. Okay, I have one more question for you, Jack. It's a bit of a serious one.
Oh, I'm listening.
We talked about jobs, houses, travel, but what about family? Do you want to get married and have children in the future?
Wow, you don't ask easy questions. Pause. Yes, I think so. Someday, not right now. I want to focus on my career first and open my restaurant. But maybe in 5 or 6 years, I would like to meet someone special.
Someone who loves Italian food?
That is a requirement. They must like pizza. But seriously, yes, I think I would like to get married. And I think I would like to have 1 or 2 children. I want to teach them how to cook. A little junior Jack in the kitchen making a mess.
That is a lovely image. I can see that. What about me? I definitely want a family. I want a husband who is kind and loves animals, of course, and I would like 2 children, a boy and a girl.
A perfect little family.
Yes, and we will have a dog, a big, fluffy dog named Buster. He will sleep in the garden and guard the chickens.
You really have thought about everything, haven't you?
I have. It's fun to imagine. It gives me motivation. When I'm tired at school, I just think about my future house, my garden, and my dog, and it makes me work harder.
That's the power of dreaming. It keeps us moving forward.
So, Jack, before we finish, let's recap. How do we talk about the future in English? What are the key phrases we used today?
Okay, let's review. We used I'm going to a lot. I'm going to be a chef. I'm going to Japan. That's for plans we have decided.
Right. We also used I want to. I want to be a vet. I want to learn salsa. That's for our desires.
And we used I will. I will make you a pizza. I will practice the guitar. That's for promises or things we are sure about.
And I plan to. I plan to save money. I plan to study hard. That's for our intentions.
Those are the magic phrases. Want to, going to, will, and plan to. If you use these 4 words, you can talk about almost anything in the future.
Exactly. And don't forget, I might. I might go to a concert. That's when you aren't 100% sure. It's a possibility.
Good point. Might is very useful. I might go to the beach tomorrow.
See, we are already experts.
We are. This has been such a great conversation, Emma. I feel like I know you so much better now.
Me too, Jack. And I hope our listeners feel like they know us too. We want to encourage everyone watching this.
Yes, please don't be afraid. Your English might not be perfect. You might make grammar mistakes, but that is okay. The most important thing is to communicate. Share your dreams. Tell people what you want.
Even if it is just a small sentence, write it in the comments below. Practice makes progress.
Speaking of comments, we have a little challenge for you guys.
Yes, we want to read your future plans. In the comments section below, write one sentence starting with I am going to or I want to.
Tell us, what are you going to do next weekend? Or what is your big dream job? Or where do you want to travel?
Are you going to learn English? Are you going to cook dinner? Tell us. Jack and I will read the comments and reply to as many as we can. We love hearing from you.
It makes our day when we see you practicing. And if you see someone else's comment, reply to them. Make a friend. Talk Flora is a community.
Absolutely. Before we say goodbye, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of our journey.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that button now. We have new videos every week to help you master English conversation.
Keep practicing, keep dreaming, and remember, the future is bright and you are the author of your own story.
Beautifully said, Emma. I am going to go now and cook some pasta.
And I am going to go water my plants. See you in the next video, everyone.
Goodbye. Take care.
Bye-bye.